Broadcast Bunker, Britain's first and only airborne subterranean studio. After this week's video, stay tuned for advice on breastfeeding and the menopause. There will be hints on flower arranging and crochet work, as well as advice on postnatal and prenatal problems. That's all on It's a Man's World with Pat Whitemuffin.
Keith, can you go back to the kitchen? Because, you know, that tea's not going to make itself now, is it? And indeed, you at home are going to be pretty miffed if we don't deliver exactly what we promised in the title of this video. So let's not waste any more time and have a 5-minute gander at the PC, Mac and PlayStation 2 game, Oni. Oni is a third-person action video game developed by Bungie West, a division of Bungie.
Bungie, people responsible for the first 7 Halo games, and more recently, the online looter-shooter Destiny and Destiny 2.
Oni was published by Take-Two Interactive. Released in 2001, it was Bungie West's only game. Gameplay consists of third-person shooting with hand-to-hand combat, with a focus on the latter. Originally planned for just the Mac OS and Windows platforms, a PlayStation 2 port was concurrently developed by Rockstar Canada.
Now you video game fans will probably associate Rockstar with the Grand Theft Auto series. GTA is actually developed by Rockstar North, but Oni shares another link to the Grand Theft Auto series. That is
Anthony Patton, who was a sound engineer for Oni. Before he worked on Oni, he worked on the first 2 Grand Theft Auto games. The game's style was largely inspired by Ghost in the Shell and Akira, and shares the same genre, being set in a cyberpunk world. A 3-part comic miniseries based on Oni was published by Dark Horse Comics in early 2001. A special Zero preview was included in the March issue of Gamer Pro and Gamers Republic magazines.
Now it's true, Oni does not appear in the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die by Tony Mott. Obviously he played it and realised. But to keep this video moving along, I will tell you that Oni is Japanese for ghost or demon.
Did you know that in the American edition of Oni, mailing back the registration card entitled the player to receive a Gathering of Goodness CD that contained patches, demos and movies? Oni was originally intended to be multiplayer, but the designers dropped this when they couldn't get the game engine to perform fast enough over a net connection. There are remnants of the lost multiplayer options in the finished version. The manual still describes other characters' various strengths and special moves, and once the player has beaten the game...
Well, you know, you can hack a certain file.
We've got to hack the megabytes to access the mainframe of JPEGs, otherwise Fisher Stevens' career is screwed.
I'm in.
Okay, as I was saying, once you have beaten Oni, you can play as characters other than the main protagonist, Kiriko. Thank you for
watching. If you've made it to this part of the video, then I'm assuming you've enjoyed what you've just watched. So please remember to show your appreciation by clicking the like button and maybe even giving us a little comment down below. Of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, but you've made it to the end of the video, so please do consider subscribing. Before we go, Pat just wanted to give you some final motivational words to see you through the weekend. Remember, keep smiling, keep playing retro video games, and keep away from the Crown and Anchor in Brixton on a Saturday night. All the best. See you next week.